Colleen Murphy, thanks for taking the time. Went up to Fort Collins last weekend and took on the New Mexico Lobos and the CSU Rams. Just your impression, first off, of how your team and how they swam.
So the meets this weekend lasted an hour and a half each day. So that's a lot of racing in a really short amount of time. We put a lot of pressure on the girls to swim a lot of events. So I didn't rest them. I said, we're going to swim over and over again. And they did a really good job with that. Learning to race a lot of races over a 2-day period in a short amount of time is really important at this point of the season. We swam really tired, and they stepped up. Our splits were really, really good. They split their races well. We had a lot of speed at the front end of our races as well, and that was really good to see because I think that's something we struggled with at Grand Junction, was getting out after our races.
Yeah, and the relays performed really well.
Yeah, our relays, while we finished second to CSU in every single relay, every single race was close. We had a couple people that had been sick and injured. So, they were still on those relays and they stepped up and performed really, really well. But we did most of our fastest relay times of the year. So the 4 people are coming together, and that's what's really important about relays. You have to have all 4 people firing at one time. And that's something we're going to be working on as we go into our midseason meet.
Now you've seen your team against 2 conference teams. Are you feeling good about the way you're, progressing through this season?
Yeah, so we're 1-1 in the conference right now, and I think we stacked up really well against CSU. They won in some events. We had a couple of really standout performers. Alana Clark won events again. Naomi Furman, who's a freshman, has been a stalwart in the breaststroke, and that's very nice to have that. She gets in, and if she's in the race the last 25, she's going to get her hand on the wall first, which is really nice to see. But I think in the conference, I think our depth has been really obvious. And when you get to a conference championship, it's all about depth and having multiple people scoring in events.
Coming up this weekend, 2 meets, one against Denver, one against Conferenceville, Wyoming. What do you want your team to do, get better at? What are you looking for to do this weekend?
So I think with DU on Friday, it's only 13 events, so we're not swimming a lot of races. And, I'm looking at our relays to really step up. Right now, on paper, our relays look really good against DU. We, on paper, look really good in the swimming events against DU, so it'll be a close meet. And then Wyoming, of course, big rivalry, big conference foe. There's a huge rivalry on the men's side, and I think sometimes that gets caught up, and then the women are also at the meet, and I think our girls are going to really do a good job of stepping up and really racing in every single event.
Should be a lot of fun. Colleen Murphy, thanks for the time. Good luck this weekend.
Thank you.